Hey guys, it's me back again. I've been doing a bit of research the last day, and it seems the easiest way is if I drop the engine and trans down with the entire front subframe. Now, obviously, I don't have a lift in here. Makes it a bit harder, but what I've seen other people do is if they use the engine hoist and lift the front of the car up and just pull the subframe and everything out from underneath with the engine still attached. So it changes the plan slightly, but I mean for today I've still got to just continue ripping things out. But it does mean we'll then lift the front of the car and drop the subframe out the bottom. So I've taken the wheel off already, just so when it does come down, I don't need to lift the car quite as high to get over the engine essentially. Where I left off last week was removing this windscreen wiper mechanism, and as you see I've got it off. What I had to do is, you see it hooks over, I just had to open up the top cover on this, lever up the arm and just pull it out to get it off really. But I wouldn't have known how you do it without just trial and error, without a website. This one I think is RR Technical, and it's great. It showed me straight away how to do this. I'll maybe put a picture up of the diagram that was provided and it will show you what I mean. You'd think with the age of the car it wouldn't have that much electrics, you know, being the, what, 1972. How's that for a bunch of connectors all down there? All nice and crusty as well, obviously, but I didn't think it would have nearly this much wiring in it, but I guess so. Both of the fan motors, blowers, everything. Got them ducting, and then you got the two big fans. I don't think the rest of this comes off until the engine's out, so we'll be leaving that for now. I don't think I need to remove the bonnet catch. You know, it's obviously it's at the back because it hinges from the front. Don't think that needs to come off. So I think we're getting close to, you know, dropping the subframe off, which is going to be fun, you know. Not quite sure how I'm going to do it yet. I don't know what's actually strong enough on this car to support the weight. I'm currently using the subframe to hold the car up. So I don't know what I'm going to, like, hang it off yet to try and do this, but I'm sure we'll figure something out.
On my own, but I don't know why you hit the road, but you don't realize I won't look back when you're around. I won't think twice when you're gone.
So I found another ECU, more connectors. I don't know how well you can see in the light there. More of them again. I'm actually more and more surprised, considering the age of the car, how much there actually is on it. I always thought, I've never had a car this age before, I always assumed they'd be pretty basic, not, you know, wires everywhere. back on this side again. Back in here. Oh look, another ton of connectors again. I actually have no idea what they're for at this point. You know, I can follow the odd wires for the headlights and things, they come down here. But what on earth's the rest of it? It's on both sides, tons of it, so God knows, but we'll get them off. So I've managed to get both looms disconnected from the engine on both sides, except for this one wire that runs behind the entire engine, and there is just no way I can even see where it goes or what it connects to. On the other side, we've got all this off, disconnected again. Everything's free except things that are attached to the engine. There's nothing there joining anymore. So this one wire, set of wires that runs down and under, don't know where, but not a problem for the minute. So I think we're just about, I can't get this out till I get the inner arch liners out. That's staying for now. So I think we're almost on to dropping the subframe. So it's going to take a bit of thinking how we're going to do that one. Don't know if we'll get started on that today without the hoist because I've got a friend borrowing it, or I just don't know yet. So we'll see how it goes. Got the cover off here, amazingly came undone, but what's even better is looking inside, just from a current, what I can see. I mean, here, I'll put the light on. It doesn't look overly crusty, which is amazing. You know, it's the type of thing that, yeah, it's dirty, but I expected it all to be a bit rotten away in there, but we're not. Amazingly, so I'm going to call that a win today.